Broken Apple by Teresa H. Pennington. The car pulled up the driveway, there he was in my sight. He came home for a surprise visit and to stay for the night. My son had come home from college, his friend driving by his side. His birthday just passed, 3 days prior to their ride. We talked for a while, and his kind friend did listen. Joseph promised to return that night. He could see I was wishing. "Please wash my clothes on the table," he said with a smile. I said that I loved him. "See you back in a while." I walked him to his car, as I always did. I gave him a hug, told him I loved him. It was said. He responded with "I love you," a hug and a smile. I leaned over to kiss his cheek before they drove off for a while. He turned his head at the same time I did. Our lips accidentally did meet. We laughed like two kids. It was so very sweet. For a second we looked into each other's eyes. It was strange even then, though unrealized. Goodbye, a sweet gift had been given unknown to us both, a memory I'll cherish, forever my oath. I remember the feeling of what a sweet visit as they pulled down the drive. It's a pleasure to relive it. In a couple of hours a car returned like he promised. I assumed it was Joseph coming back with Cody or Thomas. I was sitting relaxed in my room, heard a knock on my door, and a knock from Joseph was strange. Usually he just came in always before. 2 uniformed sheriffs stood at my door. They asked if Joseph was my son. I said yes. There was more. They said there was a car accident in which he was involved. He did not survive the wreck, was their final resolve. It was as if a big board hit me straight in the face, knocking the life out of me, knocking me out of the space. Like my heart stopped beating right in its place. I still hear those words to this day, see his face. "He did not survive, your son. He is dead. He had a seizure while driving, flipped his car, injured head." I don't know if I'm going crazy or just so sad that he's gone. Joseph, how much I love you. Your memory lives on. I made a mistake. His car I did want to see. After the wreck, curiosity won me. My eyes saw as I looked. The metal was like wrinkled foil. Half the car beaten up, half the car little spoiled. The driver's side little damaged, sunroof intact. He was the driver, and the one killed in fact. I wondered even then if it could be a sign from above. He was spared pain and suffering for the kind life he loved. I went to take pictures. As I did, it was hard, but nothing like when I finally went inside the car. The blood-stained roof, still today in my mind, has numbed me forever and changed something inside. Like my heart stopped beating right in its place, I still hear those words to this day, see his face. "He did not survive, your son, he is dead. He had a seizure while driving, flipped his car, injured head." I don't know if I'm going crazy or just so sad that he's gone. Joseph, how much I love you. Your memory lives on. I asked God why only 3 days after turning 22 would my son die before his life done all he needed to do. Then one night in a dream a large cross showed to my eyes, a man nailed to it dying as the heavens watched and cried. A voice simple and kind did speak to me too. "To watch your son suffer you did not have to do." Joseph went quick and painless, a gift this is true. God then said, "Give thanks in prayer in all that I do." Like my heart stopped beating right in its place, I still hear those words to this day, see his face. "He did not survive, your son, he is dead. He had a seizure while driving, flipped his car, injured head." I don't know if I'm going crazy or just so sad that he's gone. Joseph, how much I love you. Your memory lives on. Give thanks that he's dead. Glad he moved on. A gift of quick death for my son that is gone. My stomach aches and my heart trembles. I hold my head up, hold the tears back from sight. I keep sober mind to focus on life, to live right. I pray God forgives all my mistakes in the past, and pray for all my children, their souls God to grasp. I don't know if it's possible, but I ask God just the same. Please, God, when I die, let Joseph call my name. It's often hard to breathe. Sleep doesn't come easy. I see a picture of my son or relive a sweet memory. Joseph came to me in a dream, very close to me sing, so I would hear him and know exactly what he means. He told me to read the book, It's What's Happening Now, then turned to the right and disappeared in the crowd. My faith grows ever stronger each day as I remember God's words in my sleep one night in November. To see Christ on the cross and know his life did surrender. A son loved us so much, we will always remember. I read the Bible at night to learn of God's will, to understand all of its meaning. God works with me still. God gives me the courage to tell this story and asks I share this story of a mother in God's glory.